Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time seeing me, my name is Danny J. Welcome all my new subscribers. Thank you for your support. And to all my day one subscribers, thank you guys so much for always rocking with me. I love you and appreciate you. So today I want to talk about a question that I get asked pretty often that I just wanted to clarify. And that question is, what did you gain by following God? And when people ask me this question, I tell them it's not about what I gained by following God, it's about what I lost by following God. First and foremost, pride and arrogance. They're quite similar, but they have different characteristics. Pride always comes before the fall, okay? It's written in the Bible. Pride is a realistic assessment of your personal achievements, whereas arrogance often arises from insecurity, an inflated sense of self-worth, and a constant need to make others feel inferior to you, okay? So that's just like some weak traits right there that need to go. Pride and arrogance, all right? The next one is fear. Constantly living in fear. My Father is not the author of fear. My Father is not the author of confusion. These are tools and tricks and traits of the enemy, all right? As long as the devil can keep you in fear, he can control you. As long as the enemy can keep you in fear, you can be controlled. Once you let go of your fear, you can break free of any stronghold, any possession. The next thing that I hear a lot of people suffer with, which is like really like a big deal these days, is anxiety. A lot of people suffer from anxiety. A lot of people, and I often have to say that that is not from God. That is a low vibrational state that has been placed on you by the enemy. Anxiety and anxiousness, that feeling that just comes over you where you just scared and you don't know what you want to do, and you just start worrying, and you just your shoulders are scrunched over and your stomach is in knots, and you're sweating and you're thinking, you overthinking, you're in your head. That is a spiritual attack, okay? I'm telling you. Why do you think you can just be sitting there minding your business and then all of a sudden you have a anxiety attack, a panic attack? That is not you. That is a spirit of the enemy. So you have to just think about it. Fear and anxiety are pretty much one and the same. They operate on the same frequency, okay? When you're in fear, you have anxiety, and when you have anxiety, you're in fear, okay? They're pretty much the same frequency, the same low vibrational frequency that is of the enemy. My Father does not operate in these ways, okay? And confusion. The Bible says a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Confusion is a big one, because when you don't have clarity, you don't know which way to go. You remain stuck and stagnant and in your head, and before you know it, you're wasting time and you're wasting your life just off of trying to make a simple decision. And the enemy wants to keep you stuck. You have to really see things for what it is. God is not the author of confusion. The enemy likes to operate in chaos and confusion. He hates clarity. My Father operates in truth. And let me just say this real quick. These same characteristics that I'm naming, fear, anxiety, anxiousness, arrogance, pride, confusion, I know I didn't say them in order, but these characteristics, when you see these characteristics in people in your life, that's another way to let you know that those people are operating under low vibrational frequencies. People who possess these traits are more often than enough possessed with these spirits, okay? Because if you don't have these spirits in you, you won't operate this way. So when you see people operating this way, they possess those spirits, which are not of my Father. Just keep that in mind, whether it be at work, everyday life, family, friends, relationships, communities, churches, whatever have you, whatever the case. If you see these traits in people, they are operating in the spirit of the enemy. The feeling of being overwhelmed and unsettled. Overwhelmed and unsettled. You got so much on your plate, you got a lot going on, and you can't get comfortable. You're in your head, you just ripping and running, and you're not comfortable in your own skin. You can't think clearly. You can't relax. You can't just decompress. The enemy wants you in fight mode. You just constantly going, constantly, mind on fight mode. that is go, 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 go. You know what I'm saying? Just not being still. Not being still. And there's so much power in just being still. Because you can really hear messages from God. You can really hear messages from your spirit team guide you in the right direction. And when you constantly on go mode, you can't hear nothing. You can't receive the guidance. And last but not least, boys and girls, feelings of inadequacy. Feeling like you're not good enough. Like you're not enough. Like you don't bring anything to the table. You don't have any good ideas. You don't bring any value. You don't hold anything of that's worthy. You know what I'm saying? Feelings of inadequacy. That can cause like major depression in people. Just feeling like you're not good enough. And once again, you see how that makes just now even saying that, like my energy just got really, really low because I know what that's like. I know what it's like to have people feel like you're not good enough. And that puts you in such a low state, such a low vibing state that it opens up the doors of anxiety, depression, sadness, just swing wide open and here come the devil. Yeah, those low vibing doors, they swing wide open. And here come the list of traits plus more that I just named, okay? So these are just tools of the enemy to attack you, to keep you vibrating at a low frequency. I know I say this all the time, y'all, because energy is a real thing. Energy is real. You know it's real. Some days you have it and some days you don't. Some days you have good energy, some days you have bad energy. It's energy. It's real. The way you operate, how you move, what gets you going and moving, that's your energy. Okay? And the enemy wants to keep your energy low. Because when you're low, your doors are open. Your foundation isn't secure. Your foundation is wide open. It's susceptible to demonic frequencies. Close your doors. Raise your vibration. So yes, boys and girls, it's not about what I gained by following God. It's about what I lost. All this uncomfortable ass shit, all this list of uncomfortabilities is what I lost. And you can too. It's like a wet blanket that you just be wearing, and you don't even know you're wearing it until you release it, and then you feel free, and then you dry off, and then your muscles can relax, and then your body starts operating in a better frequency, and you start to age backwards, and you get healthier, and you get happier, and you get wiser, and you get more grounded and rooted in your faith because you have shed this unnecessary layer that was just weighing on you. You ripped this nasty ass devilish veil off of you that was cloaking you, keeping you hidden. So what you gonna do, y'all? You gonna keep wearing that blanket? You gonna keep walking around with that wet fleece blanket on your back? You gonna still walk around with that submerged blanket on your back? I don't think so. Drop that shit. Let it go. Let it go. Drop these burdens. Release these strongholds, these things that are keeping you sad and stuck and just unhappy with no forward movement, with no clarity. You can't even think your way out of the problem. Just let it go. Let it go. I don't care what it is, who it is, whatever. Just rid yourself of these atrocities. They're only going to stagnate your process, okay? They're only going to keep you low vibing and keep you stuck and keep you complacent right where your enemy wants you. The world be working overtime to keep people thinking that God is not real, okay? The world does not want you to know that God is real. God is very, very real, okay? God is real. And He can do a work in you. He can renew your spirit. He can renew your mind. He can restore your heart. Okay? He can remove all these things from you. And that's what the world doesn't want you to know. The world does not want you to know that you have a Father in heaven. I know this is like No matter how much this statement has been overused and oversaturated, it's the truth. You have a Father in heaven that loves you and cares about you, okay? That's willing to restore and renew you. All you got to do is ask him. All you got to do is go to him and ask him. And that's what the world doesn't want you to know. You don't have to be stuck with these things. You don't. You don't. I promise you the enemy wants you to think that God is not real. I promise you the enemy wants you to think that you got to walk around with these burdens, that you got to walk around stuck and stagnant, that you got to fight all your life to get crumbs, to be satisfied. I promise you you don't. The enemy wants you to think, he wants you to know in your heart and in your mind that you are out here alone, that you have to go through these wars, these challenges, these battles. You got to be the scapegoat. You got to be the punching bag emotionally, physically. You got to endure struggles. You got to endure pain. You got to endure. You got to suffer. That is not true. That's not true. It's not true. You don't have to suffer. You don't. You can wake up and live a happy life. You can wake up and actually be happy. You can. You can. You don't gotta struggle. You don't. You really don't. You don't. Like, all jokes aside, I just want y'all to be happy and be free. That's it. I just want y'all to be happy and be free and have the tools you need to succeed. That's what I'm here for. And I don't do this for money, okay? I don't get paid to do this. I don't make not one red cent off of doing this, okay? But I do this because it's my mission from my Father. I do this because I genuinely in my heart want to help people. Like, I genuinely love helping people. Like, that really is enough for me. I tell God all the time, like, I want to be rich and wealthy to take care of other people, not for myself. Like, I love helping other people. All I want to do is lift burdens off of other people. That's all I want to do. That's all I've ever done since a child. And they've hated me for it. They've crucified me for it. They've slandered me for it. They've done witchcraft on me for it. They put voodoos and hexes and curses on me, myself, my children, everything around me, everything I love for it. But yeah, I just want y'all to be free. Like, I'm here to help you. But what my Father says is, he told me don't leave his children behind, okay? So that's why I get on here as often as I can to teach people about strongholds, about demonic presence in their life, about people who just don't really have the best intentions for you, just ways to help cultivate a better life for yourself, ways to get closer to God, ways that you can be actually happier and healthier in your mind, your body, and your spirit. So God told me don't leave his children behind. My Father said he will leave 99 to go save one. All right? He will leave 99 to go save one. My Father does not leave any of his children behind. And that's what I'm here for. That's what he sent me here for. Yes, this is my physical vessel, but my spirit, my soul is here on a mission. All right? So I love you guys. I hope this message helps you. And until next time.